Hi, my name's Oriana Bretschker, and I'm the CEO and founder at Aquacycl, and welcome to Wastewater Wednesday. So this week, we're going to dive into sanitation, and specifically how Aquacycl can apply into the sanitation industry. Did you know that 25% of the United States is actually unsewered? That means that 25% of our population is usually utilizing a septic tank or is not otherwise connected to any kind of centralized treatment system. And in fact, those numbers are growing as our infrastructure is aging and becomes more and more expensive to expand with those growing populations. There's many companies out there that are helping to service the septic systems that are embedded and continuing to grow in numbers around the country. And these sanitation companies provide not only, porta potty maybe into construction sites, into events, into campgrounds and service those, but they also will service some septic systems. There's an interesting challenge within the sanitation community, specifically when we're talking about chemical toilets. If any of you use a chemical toilet, you know that it is blue, and you also know that it has to be serviced on a regular basis, pumped out, and more blue chemical pumped in. Well, you may not have wondered where it goes, but it does have to be discharged somewhere. Usually the contents of those porta potties are discharged into a centralized treatment facility. And in a larger utility, a big metro area in the city, that contents can be discharged without major penalty. But if you're operating in a smaller municipality, which may have a smaller treatment system, adding that content into their collection system may actually cause some problems. And specifically because of that blue stuff, which acts as a biocide as well as an odor control mechanism within the porta potty. That chemical has to be added weekly, so it will only do its job for 4 to 7 days before it has to be replaced. And what that chemical is doing is helping prevent the rapid growth of bacteria, right, which would otherwise form in that system, and that helps reduce the odors. In addition, there's some fragrance added and some surfactants to keep the fragrance active. That biocide down the drain into a smaller collection system, smaller treatment system, may cause some havoc. Well, Aquacycl can actually handle those biocides because we have a fixed film approach to wastewater treatment. Some of the feasibility studies that we've done within this industry show that we can remove upwards of 70 to 90% of the COD that's associated with that chemical addition into the chemical toilet. Also, we're addressing the TSS and the natural organic pollution that's already there. So instead of having to truck that content from a campground to a major city, which could be 2 hours away, you could take that back to your own facility, treat it locally, and under an existing permit, discharge into the utility. Lower cost, better management, more sustainable.